Messi is going to Miami, but how can they afford him? The World Cup winner turned down a staggering $2 billion from Saudi club Al Hilal, but Major League Soccer offers him something a little bit different. He'll still earn around $50 million a year, but it's reported he'll also get a slice of Apple TV's MLS subscription money. Another of the league sponsors, Adidas, would also share any extra profit they make from his involvement. And oh yeah, he could also become a part owner of Inter Miami itself, alongside club president David Beckham. It's also a good fit for the Messi family, who already own property and holiday in Miami. And what a boost for the MLS, their highest profile signing since Beckham joined LA Galaxy from Real Madrid back in 2007. Now, Messi's contract could last 3 years, which would keep him stateside during the 2026 World Cup, which the US is co-hosting with Mexico and Canada. Now, the 35-year-old lifted the trophy in Qatar last year, and he said that would be his last World Cup. But now he's Miami bound. You never know. Novak Djokovic has made history by winning the French Open. Let's break down the numbers. He's the first man to reach 23 Grand Slams, moving one ahead of the injury-hit Rafa Nadal and 2 clear of the now retired Roger Federer. 10 Australian Opens, 7 Wimbledons, 3 US Opens, and now 3 titles at Roland Garros. He's the first man to win all 4 majors on at least 3 occasions. At 36, he's the oldest man to win the French Open, which he also won in 2016 and 2021. And if that wasn't enough, he'll return to the world #1 ranking, replacing Carlos Alcaraz, the man he beat in the semi-finals. After victories in Melbourne and Paris, Djokovic is halfway to completing the calendar slam. Only 2 men have achieved the feat before, Don Budge in 1938 and Rod Laver twice in 1962 and 1969. Djokovic will defend his Wimbledon title next month. He's the new Wimbledon champion, he's the world #1, he's regarded as the future of men's tennis. I am of course talking about Spain's Carlos Alcaraz. Born in 2003, the young Carlos took up the game aged just 3, and by the time he was 13 he was already one of the best juniors in the world. His hero growing up was, surprise surprise, Rafa Nadal. He got to play his idol at the Madrid Open in 2021. Nadal won on that occasion, but a year later he got his revenge on his way to winning the title. But it was at the US Open later that year that he really announced himself on the world stage. He reached the final in New York, beating Casper Ruud to win his first Grand Slam. And in doing so, the then 19-year-old became the youngest ever world #1 in the history of the ATP rankings. But what is it that makes Alcaraz so special? Well, his game has been described as a mix of 3 of the best players of all time: Roger Federer, Rafa Nadal and Novak Djokovic. He's now got 2 Grand Slam titles in his pocket. The question is, how many more could Carlos Alcaraz win? Birmingham to the Bernabeu in just 4 years is all you need to know about Real Madrid's $100 million man, Jude Bellingham. I say man, in fact he's still just 19 years old. He made his debut for his hometown club Birmingham City in 2019, aged just 16. A year later he left for Germany to join Borussia Dortmund for $32 million. That made him the most expensive 17-year-old in football history. In November 2020 he played his first game for England, and by the 2022 World Cup in Qatar he was a first choice in the midfield. Post-World Cup he just missed out on winning the Bundesliga with Dortmund, but was named Player of the Year. No wonder Real Madrid have said, "Hey Jude," and given him a 6-year contract, making him the club's 3rd most expensive player after Eden Hazard and Gareth Bale.